Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel so far. I honestly thought maybe like 2 people would subscribe to me. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that watched my last video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make vegan pizza. I'm going to make stuffed crust pizza. I'm going to do like half barbecue chicken and half just like cheese and black olives or something, because I really love cheese and olives. And I had made vegan mozzarella that I made out of the Non-Dairy Evolution cookbook, which I don't hear anyone on YouTube talking about. I wanted to buy Miyoko's vegan cheese book, and then I joined this Facebook group about vegan cheese, and literally everybody's like worships this book, and for good reason. So I made mozzarella from there that I will be using. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm kind of winging it. I'm just going to kind of make this recipe from memory. So I'm doing 2/3 cup of water that's warm. I was using Brita water from my fridge because I'm really high class. But I microwaved it for a minute, which was way too long, so it's way too hot to put yeast in. But I will put a teaspoon of sugar in there for now, just I guess to dissolve since the water's too hot to use. Now I'm gonna add 2.5 teaspoons of active dry yeast. I buy large bags of Bob's Red Mill active dry yeast and just keep it in my fridge because it's cheaper, I think, than buying all those little packets. Okay, now I'm just gonna mix it for like, I don't know, 15 seconds, and then I'm gonna let it sit until it gets foamy. Okay, so it's basically foamy now. Now I'm gonna add a teaspoon of salt. I'm using Himalayan pink salt. Tablespoon of olive oil. Then I'm gonna just mix in a 1/2 cup of flour at a time. Also forgot to mention, I'm clearly using a stand mixer with the dough attachment. Added like 2 cups, I lost count, sorry. I'll put the number up on the screen. So it's not sticking too much anymore, so I'm going to knead this on like low, medium low, I don't know, actually, what is it? On like 2 or 3 or something. I'm gonna put just a touch of olive oil, like maybe, I don't know, 1/4 teaspoon. And just rub that all over the bowl just to lightly grease it because I'm gonna let my dough rise in this bowl. Okay, I'm just rolling this ball of dough a little bit in the oil. Now I'm just gonna cover this and put it in my microwave, obviously not on, but I'm gonna let it rise in my microwave until it's doubled in size. It might take about an hour. All right, so while my dough rises, I'm going to take a can of tomato sauce and put it in this pot. Okay, I also messed up really bad. I don't have any fresh onions or fresh yellow onions or garlic right now, so I'm gonna just be using powders, but if you wanna make tomato sauce, you should probably use the real thing. So I'm gonna add some onion powder. About a teaspoon to start. Some garlic powder, like I said, about a teaspoon of that too. I'm gonna add a little bit of Italian seasoning, probably like 1/2 teaspoon. And I'm gonna add like, I don't know, just a little bit of oregano and some salt. A couple pinches to taste. Actually, I wanna add some pepper too, so I'm gonna add some freshly ground black pepper. You know what? I'm gonna add like a teaspoon of some coconut sugar to this, just to kind of cut the acidity. I don't like adding baking soda to tomato sauce or tomatoes, period, because it just makes them not taste like tomato anymore to me. So I just add sugar to balance out the acidity a little bit. You can use whatever sugar you want. I'm just using coconut sugar because it's what I have right now. Okay, I'm gonna let this just sit on medium-low while I roll out the dough. It's been roughly an hour, maybe a little bit less. Sorry, it's kind of bright, but the dough has definitely doubled. What'd you call me? Okay, I punched the dough a couple of times, so now we're just gonna roll it out. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on a pan that I lightly oiled and put some cornmeal on it because, I don't know, I don't think you have to put cornmeal, but I've just always done that every time I've made pizza, so. Okay, so I have some of the mozzarella I made. Again, it's from the Non-Dairy Evolution cookbook. I'm gonna just cut this up into small pieces so I can stuff my pizza crust with it. So this is kind of rustic because I just realized I don't have a round pizza pan, but you can use a pizza stone, that would be even better. I actually really want one of those, but I don't have one. On half of my pizza, I'm going, oh, you know what? I probably should have poked it with a fork, but oh well. I'm gonna put tomato sauce, the tomato sauce I made. You can use canned or jarred or whatever. Make your own, do whatever you want. And on the other side, I'm going to take some barbecue sauce. You use whatever you want, whatever kind of barbecue sauce you want. I just had the best idea. I'm gonna take a little bit of salt in my hand and a little bit of garlic powder, make like a garlic salt in my hand. You can use a little dish, but I'm lazy. And I'm going to sprinkle that onto the crust. Okay, I sliced up the rest of my mozzarella and I'm just gonna put it all over the pizza. It's basically like ovalini mozzarella. All right, on the tomato side, I'm gonna add some olives. I'm also gonna add some jalapenos, pickled jalapenos, because I really like pickled jalapenos. On the barbecue side, I'm gonna add some of this Gardein chicken strips. You can use any vegan chicken you want. And I'm going to add some red onions. Okay, I'm also gonna add some of this vegan feta that I made. It's also in the Non-Dairy Evolution cookbook. I'm just gonna put a couple little dollops around on the tomato side. Just a few, I don't want that much, but I did used to love putting feta on my pizza. All right, now I'm gonna just bake this at 425. I don't know, I'll probably check on it in like 10 minutes and see what it looks like. All right, this is how it came out. It ended up baking for about 20 minutes. And on the barbecue side, I would put cilantro, but my cilantro isn't ready to be cut yet. So I'm gonna cut some green onions, or scallions really, because they're not quite green onions yet, that I grew myself, and I'm gonna cut them and just sprinkle them over the barbecue side. All right, so I put a lot of chives because I didn't want to waste any, but this is what the finished pizza looks like. I will definitely try it for you and show you the stuffed crust part. I am so excited to try this. I'm going to try the tomato one first. It's super good. The tomato side kind of ended up being like a put whatever toppings you normally like on a pizza side, except I didn't have artichoke hearts or roasted garlic. or arugula. I really like those things on pizzas too. Now I'm gonna try the barbecue chicken side. Okay, I just ripped a piece of the crust off so I can show you. I'm gonna kind of open it up. This has been sitting for a while because I didn't want to burn my mouth eating it. There's definitely cheese in there. That garlic was such a good idea. I don't know if you can kind of see the cheese in there, like melted right there. I didn't put too much because this cheese, like you don't want to put too much because you just don't. Alright guys, so that is going to finish up my video. I really hope you guys are at least inspired by this video to go make some vegan pizza or maybe get that cookbook and step your vegan cheese game up, because I'm telling you, it's life-changing. But yeah, I really hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for subscribing if you do, and I will see you in my next video. Alright, bye.